Hello again.
Hello, everybody.
Let's hope that you can hear us this time.
Maybe. Sure hope so.
Maybe. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Is there sound?
Yep.
Yes, there's sound.
Yay!
Okay, good.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't know what happened to the sound, and then we weren't
Sorry.
even looking at the comments. So, yay, I'm so glad. Okay, so she's going to do a quick recap of everything that you couldn't hear, and then we will catch back up.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. Quickly, my Magpie favorites. Okay. Give Me Strength Peach. Super good coverage. Super awesome self-levelability. It needs a base coat. I recommend Get a Grip, but applying this underneath your more opaque colors is really helpful because it just adds this, like, it makes all of your colors apply more, how do you say?
More full coverage.
More full coverage.
Right, so if you have a patchy pastel, because pastels are normally patchy, then by putting a cover color, for instance, Give Me Strength Peach underneath, just allows it to not have shadowing underneath.
Right, especially if you're using like the Life's a Beach collection and you're doing all the nails, this is a great base to have under that because it'll make it pop. It's almost like adding a white underneath a nail to pop, in a way. So,
in a way.
Love this guy.
Just to be clear for anybody who is new, so this is not a base. You
Not
just
a
said
base.
as a base.
Yes,
but Get a Grip would be the base coat. Then you would put on Give Me Strength Peach or Rosa. I usually use Rosa, but I'm going to try Peach
I like
based on
peach.
your recommendation.
I love
And then you would move on with your color.
Yep, move on with the color, but super easy to work with. Love him. I have been foiling more lately, so full foiled is my favorite foil glue. I recommend doing a 2-minute cure, thin coat, with whatever nail you're foiling. Typically a full coverage nail is what you're going to be using this for. And don't apply your foil fast. Just kind of give it a nice, almost like a massage that foil. Massage that foil into that sticky layer of full foiled, and then use a silicone tool to kind of get into those cuticle corners with it and just push. So the Magpie silicone tool I love because it has like that flex in it, and it can just push exactly where you need that foil to go. Obsessed with full foiled. Give that a file, apply Give Me Strength, apply a top coat. It's a solid process that will help your foil have retention, because that's the problem is we love our foil, but it flakes off. So how do we avoid
Or it wants
that?
to peel apart, right? Sometimes that can happen.
Yeah, exactly. So I love that Magpie gives you each component that you need for success, and this is like the biggest one for foil. So get that if you don't have it. It also acts as a blooming gel. If you want to stick to Magpie system, this and Get Foiled, it kind of spreads really easily. So it's just fantastic. It's a really versatile product. I didn't know that when I first purchased it, and I'm like, ooh,
So many fun things.
love that.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. This is a funny one. This is polished Dear Deidre. This is not
Deidre.
Deidre.
Deidre. That's how you would say
All
the
my
name.
clients say Dear Deidre.
Nope,
And I've said
Dear
Dear Deidre, and then I'm like,
Maybe it's
okay, well,
We say what they say.
let's see. What does he identify as today? Dear Deidre. Sorry, everybody. Magpie's great. Okay, this color is the best color for my old lady clients that I love so much.
Yes.
They will.
This is their color.
If I told them that this wasn't an option, they would come after me. Also, it applies so smooth, so beautiful. It's just one of those colors that you don't think about very often, but when you pull it out and use it on someone, you're like, ooh, that was a moment.
It's definitely like a Maybelline mauve lipstick.
Yes.
Like think back to that metallic lipstick that our grandmas wear. She's spot on. Like your older clients are gonna love it.
Every time I use it, I have this appreciation for it because it has its people.
Absolutely.
It does. It may not be me, but I enjoy using it and mixing it with other colors as well.
I think it's fantastic.
So it's a funky one.
I love it.
That's good. I'm also loving Not On My Nelly.
Love this color.
This is one of the first Magpie colors that I ever grabbed for, just because it was definitely in that modern kind of like not super bright.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's one that I gravitate to, but I don't see it that way.
Yeah.
But yes, absolutely.
I see
it fits in those mod colors.
Not too bright. It works really good in a rainbow. That's that top color there. I'm obsessed with this rainbow that Sarah did. Look how cute that is.
So cute. Shall we tell them what the colors are?
Yes.
Not On My Nelly, Caribbean Sea, Avocado. Was that Bellini?
Mm-hmm.
Bellini, and then the bottom one's Cherry Trifle. I can't remember what this pink one is.
I just typed it, but...
No, maybe Lollipop?
Yes!
Lollipop.
Yes, it's Lollipop.
Lollipop, and then we finished off with Cherry Trifle.
Yep, and then the glitter.
And then Fresh as a Daisy, and that's Flora, and then this color is Bellini. Yep.
Yes, this color is gorgeous, and I've been out in the sun, and it has done fine.
Yep, Bellini is an awesome color. It does not
love
fade.
that color. But this color, it's just one of those that my brain can work its creative waves using this color because it pairs so well with gold. It pairs so well with cream.
You're right. You could make it cool. You could turn it towards silver on the cool side instead of the warm side.
I need to do that.
You're like, warm. I'm
cool. Like, give me caramel, caramel. I need that color.
Yeah.
Let's see. If we order Caribbean Sea, is it the new formula?
It is the new formula. Yes. Yes, Danny. Thank you. It is the new formula. All of the old formula has all been, it's all done.
It's all revamped.
Yep.
Perfect. And then, let's see, I just have a few more. The Magpie gel paints, I never used because I just always had other products. But when I do checkers, how many checkers?
They've become popular.
They're everywhere. And they're fun, but you have to, be ready. These, even though they stay in place, they still kind of self-level and melt into each other, which makes it really easy for Valentine's Day, doing those hearts, pulling those things in. I was just like magpie.
Yes, absolutely.
All of my art lately has been with these and obsessed. It's been so good. They do they cure with no tacky? I get confused with the Paint Plus.
So the Paint Plus, they all cure without a tacky layer except for the metallic ones. The metallic ones have a slight tack.
Okay.
However, if you're wanting to chrome over them, we suggest the regular paint, not the Paint Plus.
Right.
The Paint Plus, for some reason, it doesn't chrome the same as the regular. So if you're going to chrome, it's the regular.
Use the paint.
Otherwise, the Paint Plus is just a little thicker, stays put instead of really moving very easily. So just a little bit different consistency.
Yes. Also, if you're custom mixing your gel paints in a tin, the Magpie colors work really well with each one.
I actually love the general range of the basic colors. Like the lavender is probably my most favorite. The lavender gel paint from Magpie.
It's just the season too.
It's so good.
So good.
It has just the right amount of pigment. It stays the color. It's not sheer. I don't know. I love the full range of all the colors.
Yeah, they are very pigmented, but they're not so thick that it's like acrylic paint.
Yeah,
it's definitely
No, they move and they
blend
do really well.
They do. Okay, my last thing is Like a Diamond top coat. Every time I have nails come back with this on, it is still just as shiny.
It really is a very shiny top coat.
I'm blown away each time. I really enjoy using it. It's the one I grab for the most. I really like Top It Off and Don't Be Tacky and all those things, but the consistency of this one is definitely my favorite. I don't like it to be uber thick like Top It Off, but I also don't want it to be super thin. Who wants a thin top coat? So Like a Diamond, the durability is just fantastic, and
it does cure with a slight tacky layer, but it comes off so easy. There's no scrubbing.
No,
you literally just wipe down, and it just comes right off. It's so nice.
What is Like a Diamond is the bomb.
Yes. What is that yellow on your nail, Sarah? It is. I can't remember its name. I'll find it.
The glitter is.
The glitter is Lucy and Cindy.
Lucy
I know those ones.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
So good.
Fantastic. Okay,
So
did you want to touch on your foils?
Yes, I do. I wanted to talk about layering foils. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that with Magpie. Some of their consistencies of their foils, it's like negative space. So you can actually, so if you put that on a nail, you're going to see pops of the color or the clear underneath. So you can actually take out some of the flowers.
Thank you, Rachel. It's Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy, thank you. And put it over a foil. So it's like a layered art without being an artist.
Yes, absolutely. Which, you know, there are a lot of people who are still not artists, and that's okay.
But if you...
This allows them to be.
Yes. Investing in foil and charging accordingly will change everything, even if you don't do nail art, because it gives your clients options, and you can actually put something really interesting in just a solid color or glitter on their nails. So I love Leonardo. Oh my gosh.
That one has been very, 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 very popular.
That is cheetah print mixed with newspaper.
They love it.
Like,
customers are loving it. Clients are loving it.
I can't, because imagine having to draw all that.
I know,
we
right?
could, but...
Well, who wants to?
Who wants
Nobody.
to? I also adore Doug. Doug. This one's name is cute to me. I love it.
I feel like it matches the dog on Up. Like, hey, Doug. It does. Like, hey, my name's Doug. I just love it.
I don't really want to watch Up.
I love it.
All right. Also, these kinds of foils, the colors from Magpie to pair with that, it's just so easy. They do the work for you. Like pairing a nice sage green or that nice cream color or that nice thing, or I'm sorry, the nice like blushy
even
tones.
I'm thinking Mother Earth collection with that,
Yeah.
because even the Clear as Mud would be fun with that. Of course, Rosemary and Thyme, Willow Tree, all of those. Yeah.
It's just awesome.
Gypsy Lee for a darker version to pull out the darker colors in that.
That'd be beautiful.
I feel it. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this foil, even though it says spring, you can totally use it into fall. And I'm the kind of person that's like, put whatever on your nails, whatever time of year you want. Like, I would use this whenever. So, I really enjoy that. I think
Kayla is a rule follower, except when it comes to that. She's like, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want.
That's true. Because I just get so sick of like the same set of nails. That gets
Per
hard.
season, yeah.
I struggle with that. I'm like, can we please just do something random?
Okay,
fine.
so before we move on to mine, I would like to reintroduce ourselves. We started this Instagram Live quickly because the one previous did not have any sound. But I am Sarah, and this is Kayla, and we are here to share our favorites today. So we're so glad that you are here with us. Okay, my turn. Here we go.
It's a lot of stuff.
The first one is the 3 that make the Torties. So I was talking to a fellow nail tech, and she was like, I think I want to do brights, but with Torties. And I was like, hey, bring back the Torties, right? So we need the brown, the yellow, and the orange. The yellow and the orange are interchangeable, exchangeable, I guess, because you could have that deeper orangey tone to your Torties, or you could have that brighter yellowy tone to your Torties. But either way, one of the orange or yellow paired with the brown makes the perfect amount of Torties. Other than that, you would just need black gel paint, or you could use Black Betty gel polish. So the jellies are a win for me. I was going to pull all of them, but I felt like that was excessive. I'm trying not to be excessive.
Doing great.
So, but I do love the pink one. I love the purple one. They ombre so nicely. In fact, I love all of them because they do ombre so nicely across the nail. The jellies are just a major win. Like if somebody were to say your top 3, I would say these. But if somebody were to say, should I get all of them? Absolutely. Because you can make the rainbow that is so popular right now with the jellies.
When you did Sheridan's nails and ombre each one, I was like, she did that so fast.
It's so fast. They ombre so quickly, so easily. I love it. Okay, next up for me would be Build Me Up Clear. Now, Build Me Up, there are 2 different versions. You have the potted version, which I'll talk about, and then you have the bottled version, which is this one. I used this one the other day on my daughter's nails, and I just forgot how nice it is. I just put on a really thin layer, put in a little latex. It was like so easy. I was quick and done. It was fantastic. So Build Me Up Bottled Clear is a self-leveling formula. It is going to... basically it self-levels really, really nicely. You don't have to do very much work. You can walk the gel where you need it to.
It doesn't
create
run.
shape. Nope, it doesn't run.
Ooh, heat
It's
spike.
not very hot. This one is not very hot.
It's not.
Now, when we talk about Build Me Up Pot, that one does have a heat spike. It is spicy in the lamp. However, the nice thing and the reason why I love Build Me Up Pot is because it's a suspension gel. So you just have to get the hang of like how to use that brush to pull forward the gel. and then it just stays there. You can do all 4, turn the hand, do the thumb, put your whole client in. Like, suspension gel for the win. I love Build Me Up Pot. Build Me Up Pot is also great for extensions. It's so strong. It's a fantastic gel. I love Build Me Up Pot, but today I'm talking about Build Me Up Bottle.
Build Me Up Bottle.
Because for natural nails, it is.
Well, and when I don't want to pull out a ton of product, and that's what I have in front of me, I will add an extension. If I have a nail fix, I use Build Me Up Bottled.
You can use it
to do that. If it's like a shorter guy, it's so easy because it does exactly what you want it to do.
Yes.
I love it for that, and you don't need a base coat with
No,
that
you
guy.
don't. You do not need a base coat with Build Me Up Pot or bottle.
Or bottled.
You can. It is its own base coat. It is a primerless system, which means you don't have to use a primer. Please remember that the Magpie system is based on a dehydrated nail, so we do not use a sticky primer. The Magpie primer is a dehydrating primer, so you just want to make sure that that nail is really, really nice and cleansed. You can put on the dehydrating primer if you choose to, and then you would go in with your Build Me Up. If for some reason your client needed a little bit more flexibility, you could pair it with something like Rubber Up as your base coat or Get a Grip as your base coat. And that's where starting to play and understand how the gels react and how they flex with the nail is going to come in handy. However, we'll get into that on another day.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, next up for me would be, I've already moved past pastels.
She's
way
ready.
past.
She's
Here
like
we go.
bright.
Bring it on. I actually don't love summer. I love spring and fall for weather, but golly, I would wear these all year round. Bring on the brights. So here's Percy, which is this neon matte
really
foil.
That's
and then we have Fred, which is a neon orange. And then we have Bart, which has been wildly popular. It has been flying off the shelves, actually. Bart foil is yellow. It's
one of my
season.
favorite trends is foil modern ombre, like, and I love, this is weird, I love a neon yellow with a nude. I think that is one of the coolest pairings ever.
One of my favorite sets of nails I've ever done
Really?
was a neon yellow with a nude. Yes, it was the coolest pairing, you're right. So, these for the win.
Model Ryan asks, when is the Sweet Treat collection going to be released?
That is going to be released this Friday. We do not have them yet, so unfortunately we can't show them to you. And because we are taking Magpie to a show this coming weekend, I don't know that we will get them swatched for you before they go live on Friday. However, we will swatch them next Monday here on inside the app. Have you downloaded the app? Because next week's live will be in the app, but we will swatch them for you, tell you all about them, but they do release this Friday, and we are so excited about them. Sarah from HQ has been working very hard to get those exactly right, so we can't wait for them to arrive.
I can't wait to see how they pair with Life's Beach. That's
fantastical. All right, we're almost done. I have these 3 I love. So I know I just showed all the brights, but then we move on to Champagne Holographic. So these 3, this is Amelia, and I know that she doesn't have a name, but that's because she is used very often.
She's loved,
She's very, very loved. We go through bottles and bottles of Amelia. Amelia is probably our most popular glitter of all time with Magpie. Champagne Holographic for the win. Then you would move on to Mimi, and Mimi is a supercharged, and you can tell even in this light, the aura of the supercharge is just, it's pretty darn intense. So Mimi, fantastic. And then we have Gabby, which is the chunky version. So Amelia, Mimi, and Gabby, these pair well in the spring, summer, fall, winter, it doesn't matter. Anytime that you can't choose between silver and gold, then this would be your option. It's really the perfect neutral, and I just love them.
Will the Sweet Treats be at the show this weekend?
If they arrive.
You never know.
If they go through customs, let's all just send up a giant prayer into the universe that the boxes go through customs without any halt, and then they will be here, and yes, they will be at the show. If they get halted, unfortunately, they won't be at the show.
That'd be nice, though, to be like, hey, everybody.
Wouldn't that be exciting? Everybody at the show would be able to get them? All right, last one for me would be Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Why is Jack so great? How many of you own Jack? Raise your hand. We love Jack. Jack is pink and green and silver, but it's the silver that actually gets me because when you put this on the nail, I remember I had these in the wintertime, and in the mirror I was just like, ooh, look at my nails to my own self. Ooh, love them. Jack for the win.
That's so pretty.
So I think Jack. Everybody needs it.
You do
it's
because
so good on its own. It's so good over a color.
It's unlike all the other ones, which I'm like, how can you make, you know, flakes that different when they're all, you know, iridescent?
Sure, but it's the
that guy
situation.
It's so unique. It's so beautiful.
I love it. The pink, the green, but really it's the silver that gets me. I'm just like, ooh, that is so pretty. Over a clear or over like a come what may or a forget me not, whichever clear sheer base that you want, and then or over a color.
And it's always fun pairing flakes with what colors that they hue at you because they take on that color and then they show the other colors.
Yeah.
So if you do it with a silver, it'll show more of the pink. And then if you do it with the pink, it'll show more of the silver. And
absolutely.
It's very fun. I love Jack in opal nails. Ooh.
Oh, in the background.
Can we bring opal nails back? Yeah.
I think I need to get my nails redone. I just did them, but it's okay. I think I want that next.
Next expo nails.
Next expo nails. Yep.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
yep,
absolutely.
Done.
All right, everybody. You can get all of these products on the Magpie USA app or at magpiebeautyusa.com. And as always, if you ever have any questions regarding Magpie Beauty, you can contact us. We are happy to help in any way possible. So until next week, again, our live will be inside of the app. So download that via your app store. Log in using the same information as the website. If you don't already have a login, you just create a new one. And then allow for notifications, and it will send you a 10% coupon off of your first order in the app. So, awesome. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.